What's up, everybody? What's up? How you everybody doing? Welcome to Broad Street, and welcome to the 2022 wrap up NFC East Roundtable on the Birds of Broad Street. I'm your boy Mizzy Miz Kukat Khan, you representing the Birds. Moan is in Atlanta handling business. Nosy Game's working. Trey on his way, and Bird Game going to be late, so I still got my guy King DV holding down the Eagles joint with me. How you doing, King?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. I'm lovely, man. I see all these, second, third, and fourth, runner ups in the NFC East in the video. So I want to see what they got to say, about their all season moves, things like that. So I'm interested in seeing what everybody has to say, especially Cole's Cowboys. So I want to get into that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So before we start, let's introduce everybody in the NFC East. The Cowboys side, y'all know him, you love him. The final word man himself, Boss Cowboy. How you doing, Boss?
What's going on, man? I'm chilling on it, man.
Yes, sir. We got Cole Cowboy in the building. What up, Cole?
What's good? What's good? How y'all doing?
Good. We got PTA representing the New York Giants in the building. What up, Pete?
Man, all those moves for a single drop of blood, huh?
Oh, I like it.
I like him. Yeah.
Hey,
we got Protect in the building. How you doing, Protect?
What's good with y'all, man? Let's get right into it. I ain't about to talk no trash. Get right into this shit, man.
You can't say nothing, bro. You can't. You just sit there and look pretty like you normally do, motherfucker.
Hey, man, look, I'm tired. I'm tired of PT already. Look, PT, I'm tired of your shit, all right? Already, I'm tired of your shit.
Let's get it. You knew it was coming.
Tired of your shit.
All right. Opening statements of the season before we hand out some grades of our own season. So let's start out with King DV, the NFC East champs. So go ahead, King D. Opening statements.
Well, as you just said, we the NFC champs, man. We don't really got too much to say. A lot of people are, especially the Cowboys, the Giants, and some of the Commander fans. They sitting up there talking about, we lost the Super Bowl, things like that, but we didn't get blown out. 1, 2, it was some questionable things that happened in the Super Bowl that I won't get into in this video. Mm-hmm. But we did lose. So we got there. That's the whole thing. We got there.
Yep.
We can't say that about the other 3 teams. So I will give us an A-.
And yeah, we'll get there. It's just opening statements. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
One Trey Rock, my Birds of Broad Street brother in the building. Go ahead, Trey. Opening statements.
I don't really got nothing to say to these dudes, bro.
Like, you got still wearing San Fran colors.
What's going on, bro?
Trey wearing San Fran colors. That boy so demoralized.
I'm tech for life. I mean, what we really talking about here? Like, it's like we got 3 teams that wanted to be where we was at. We lost the game, but that's fine. I mean, it happens sometimes. Only one team can win. But I mean, cool, boss.
Mm-hmm. Why we got to be the targets?
I had high expectations for your team this year, right?
Mm-hmm. Why we got to be the targets? There's 2 other teams up in this thing, man.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, boss. Opening statement.
Well, I mean, y'all already know, man. It's we y'all king. It's what it is. Dallas is the king of everybody up in here. Everybody. That's Washington. That's New York. Glad y'all had a good season, New York. Finally, And you know what? That goes to New York. That y'all at least are very gritty. I gotta give New York that. Philly gritty as well. But at the end of the day, like, ain't nobody in this East bring it home. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm super disappointed in Philly because it's like y'all been freeloading on the East for so long. Like y'all freeloaders. Like y'all really are. Like, see, at least New York got 4 rings. Washington got 3. We got 5. Y'all got 1 fucking ring. And then when you get a chance to represent East and do your damn part, you fumble. I'm sick of you fumbling. Like, I'm like, listen, I can say this as the king of the East. I speak for everybody, even Washington, New York. We sick of y'all. Like, when y'all gonna do y'all part and go ahead and rise to the occasion of the Super Bowl like the rest of us have done, at least when we got there. I'm just like sick of anything that's green. And then like y'all
how long was that though? How long ago was that?
I'm just saying,
I even got there.
All this bravado that y'all had, all this y'all stuck your chests out.
Nah, he's mad, but he got the right to be mad.
Y'all was talking about y'all was the 1985 Birds. Y'all was saying,
but we did not. We never said that. We never said that. They said that about y'all. They said that about y'all.
Hold on, before I let y'all talk trash, because I know that's where y'all going. Let Boss finish his opening statements. I'm gonna get this out of the way. So go ahead, Boss. Finish up.
Yeah, man, and see how this is. They not even considerate, and it's everybody else is waiting except guys from Green. It's you guys in Green that don't know. Everybody else know how to accept you guys in Green. So like so this is where I am right now. I've been sleeping good ever since the Super Bowl. I like dream about your nightmares and I feel happier. I literally hate you, and it just pleased me. Like, Cool Cat, I almost saw you go to tears. You were so mad about the slander on Jalen Hurts, and when you got the tears, I was like happy. You know what I mean?
Of course you was. Of course you was. I knew you was. It's like with you. It's like with Boss. It's like with Boss Cowboys and the Ruts and Cole with that Prescott. I get it. I love Jalen Hurts. I admit it. I love Jalen Hurts. And the disrespect I give, and the disrespect. Now I get it with Cowboy fans and how they say about Jalen Hurts. I get that. I understand that. But the way everybody in the mama, you know what, Cole? Go ahead. Y'all gonna get me started about Jalen Hurts. Go ahead. It's not about Jalen.
I'm almost finished though. I'm just so glad that y'all man enough to at least have this round table to where I can look in your face and spit.
Big facts.
Go ahead, Cole.
What's funny? The funny part about it is the Cowboys ain't do shit in years.
Hey,
and y'all just so happy that we lost. It's like it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Y'all more happy that we lost than y'all winning anything.
That's I know it hurts, man.
And I love it.
Trey,
I love it. That makes me feel.
Go ahead, Cole. Go ahead, Cole.
Hurts, man. I know it hurts, bro.
It don't hurt.
I'm gonna pick you up. I'm about to come to the live stream, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna wipe my feet off. I was gonna show y'all respect. But see, one thing we can't do is show y'all respect. Because y'all got that little brother syndrome. We try to congratulate y'all, say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all made it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all built a good job. That's something that we want our front office to do, by the way. And y'all went out there, but y'all was talking that trash, man. And that trash talk gonna come back to you, man. So y'all gonna have to hear this.
Y'all have every right to talk too.
What? Now y'all can't
no right to talk.
Y'all can't talk.
Yeah, you have no right to talk.
Hey,
before I let y'all talk, because I know where it's going to be. PTA didn't even say nothing yet. Go ahead, PTA.
We was there, right? So we had every right to talk trash.
But y'all didn't. But y'all left with nothing. Y'all empty handed.
You should have been.
PTA, say something, please. Opening statement. I can't with y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here this evening as representatives of a division that couldn't get the job done. Not a single team in here was able to get it done. Okay, you're gonna hear a lot of shit talking. You're gonna hear a lot of chest bumping. There may be even some WWE moves. Somebody may get a Stone Cold Stunner or an FU through a table. But always remember that no one here was able to get the job done. Go Giants and fuck the rest of you. Let's do this.
Tech, finish it off.
Fair. I'm gonna keep this short because I ain't gonna do no arguing and do all that shit. Look,
you can't.
None of us got the job done. None of us got the fucking job done. All right. So
still, you can't talk though, especially you.
Here. I ain't gonna argue with y'all here tonight because none of us got the fucking job done. But
all right, cool.
All right.
I'm gonna shout one entity of each of y'all teams. Can I respect one entity of each of y'all teams a lot? First of all, Jalen Hurts is him. Let's get that man a clap.
At least someone said this. Thank you, Protest.
Didn't he fumble the
For the
ball?
Cowboys, that
Giants
fucking
fans know
defense is
firsthand.
ridiculous. I'm gonna give y'all that. The fucking defense is fucking ridiculous.
We know. Thank you.
Ass.
Defense is ass, bro.
Damn Giants. Shot the fucking
Sit there and start lying to these dudes.
We got the best. Yo, we got the best coach in football. We got the best coach in
Yeah,
football.
Daniel
Fuck all
Jones
y'all.
fucking confident.
We got the best coach in football. Fuck all
Sit there and start
All
lying to
right.
these dudes.
Open.
I got 3 things to shit on y'all too, because I get the positive and the negative. Dak is fucking trash. Sorry. Not
What?
sorry.
You need Steven Jones. It ain't about. I'm not saying Dak no more. I'm done saying Dak Prescott. It's Steven
As
Jones.
for the Eagles, I for the Eagles. As for the Eagles, I got
See.
one thing to say about the Eagles too.
Cool cat. That's
What was that
real.
pass rush on fucking Super Bowl Sunday? God
Because
damn.
I heard it from Boss. I heard it from Cole. I heard it from every Cowboy fan. Because I watch y'all just to study that enemy. It's Steven Jones. It's not Dak. It's Steven Jones. I'm not blaming Dak no more. I'm just from now on. I'm gonna say Steven Jones. But go ahead, finish up, Protest.
And the Giants, y'all need some fucking talent.
Y'all
got great coaching. Y'all need some
got no
fucking
money, man.
talent.
Hey, yo.
But that receiver position ain't fucking it. That shit is ass.
Tone, you
That
can't
is-
talk.
I'm done now.
What you want from us, bro? We ain't got no money. We ain't got no money.
PTA funny as shit.
We ain't got no fucking money, bro. What you want us to do? What we supposed to do here?
All right. Before we review our season, I can see the look on Boss' face. You got something to say, so go ahead, Boss.
Nah, I mean, we gearing up right now. We in the right spaces, having the right conversations. Dallas is going to be right back in the thick of things again. Everybody else is going to be chasing. Philly, you tried, but I mean,
Chasing who? Y'all?
yeah,
Come
real
on, this
talk,
is
bro. One to rock. You got to keep order, man. That's one thing you got to do, bro. Like,
I'm just saying. People just say
saying, bro.
outlandish
You
shit
got
and they
to.
supposed to just be
How is
quiet,
it outlandish though? Do we got to replace 9 people on our defense like y'all?
It don't matter. Y'all got to replace.
Okay, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Listen,
Okay.
they gotta
replace defense. They still got no coordinator.
So you gonna do all that
That's the
capping right
biggest
now?
factor on any
Is
team.
that what
Y'all
we're
gotta replace your
doing?
quarterback.
You doing that type of capping right now? Your
Capping?
quarterback,
Bro,
your quarterback is a
wasn't the
running
reason
back.
Y'all lost this
Your
year.
quarterback is a
You know what?
running
Never
back.
mind. I'm not even going to take that. So,
Wait, can
Go ahead, PTA. Go ahead,
I
PTA.
can't even get my opening statement on.
All right, go ahead, Boss. Go ahead, Boss. After Boss. After Boss.
I'm trying to
After
get my
Boss.
opening statement. So
I know,
it's
Boss.
obvious-
After you, Boss,
it's
then
obvious
PTA.
that we're getting ready to make some big moves. Y'all just don't see it that we're gearing up for it. One of the biggest trend lines that have been going on for the last 3 weeks, I've been keeping up with it, is that we getting ready to extend our quarterback. His cap hit right now, if we don't extend him, is going to be $49 million. If we try to do anything stupid, like people put stupid stuff out there, like get rid of him, the total dead cap is going to be $89 million. So obviously, Dak is our quarterback. So obviously, we're gearing up to actually prepare to put weapons around him. That's been the major talk. All of y'all capping. Everybody here is majorly capping, trying to act like Dak is a problem. Because ain't none of y'all teams, listen to me, none of y'all teams are stupid enough to actually get rid of weapons and say do better. See, at least Jalen Hurts got stuff added to him and was told to do better. We was the only team that subtracted from him Amari Cooper and said, yet do better. So, we getting ready to show y'all like we always do. We gonna go in here and weapon up. And y'all already know when Dak got way better weapons, he gonna do what he always do. He gonna put up about 5,000 yards, close to 6,000 yards without even trying. He gonna do it with ease. He gonna light y'all up and put y'all money on.
I'm trying to see what's funny because
me, Kevin. That's the funny
I'm smiling because
Remember this?
what he's saying.
Remember this show and hush your mouth.
Cole, you don't even believe that, Cole. You sit there and laugh at
I'm gonna tell
that's
everybody.
the reason I'm smiling. But go ahead, Boss. Finish up.
Write this down. Dak would be top 3 next year in the MVP conversation. The whole year.
I don't have a pick.
Hold on. Okay. I'm not even gonna argue that. I'm gonna just let everybody else do it. But you know why that's not gonna happen, Boss, and both. And you said it multiple times. You know why that's not gonna happen. Say it with me, Stephen Jones. Do you trust that man to help you out? Stephen Jones.
Learned his lesson. See, because it's obviously learned his lesson.
I heard from you multiple times, Boss.
He bet on Kellen Moore and it was a losing bet. The fact that he fired Kellen Moore means he going away from the Kellen Moore philosophy, which is a philosophy where actually number ones was treated like they wasn't important. So we actually, by firing him, are saying that weapons are important. And y'all getting ready to see, man, we're going to spank everybody up. Y'all better not run this back by this time next year. It's going to be so many humble faces and so many people eating crow. I'm looking at all of you East chumps in your face and telling y'all, man, y'all finna be sucking up.
Deep down, they scared, bro. Deep down, they scared.
They should be scared because this is what's getting ready to happen. It's gonna be,
we're not scared though.
They trying to act like that has been smoking their ass.
I ain't gonna be late to the table. I'm early to the table. I got many places out. I'm getting ready to eat. Let's go.
Y'all say this every year though.
You need to eat,
bro.
You're not too hungry.
Aren't you?
All right, PTA didn't say nothing yet. Go ahead, PTA, because you had your hand raised.
I just want to know how much weed y'all smoked before y'all came here tonight. Like
that's what I'm asking.
Was it like a lot? Was it just like a quick hit? Like how much weed y'all smoked before y'all?
Didn't we sweep y'all? Why are you talking?
I'm sorry. What?
Didn't we sweep the Giants?
Listen, a hen dog tonight. They bought a little hen dog and they just shoved up.
I'm sorry. Where did you? When did your season end? When's your season end?
I'm just saying.
When did your season end, sir? I asked you a legitimate question. What day did your season end, sir?
Trust me, we would have ended y'all season.
When did your season end? Did your season end the exact same weekend our season ended, sir? I'm asking a question.
We didn't have the chances of beating y'all.
Did they? Did our seasons end the same weekend? Did our seasons end the same fucking way? Did it or did it not?
Nah, I didn't.
I don't give a fuck about you sleeping. Bitch, we was on the couch together the whole way. Just you and me looking at each other. Look at us.
All right, let's go ahead and review our season. Let's go ahead and review everybody's season.
They got beat to sleep, right, Cole? But y'all, the same reason y'all said y'all gonna win last year was the reason y'all lost this year, right?
Say what? Repeat that.
I said you talking about them getting beat to sleep, but Boss just was screaming about Dak Prescott. Ain't he the reason y'all lost? He the reason y'all lost that game, right?
He's the only reason we lost.
He wasn't the reason y'all lost it. All right, let's move on. All
right, let's go ahead. Move on. Hold on.
Kellen Moore, right?
Yeah.
Kellen Moore wasn't.
Well, we didn't fire him.
The person that threw like 18 interceptions last year, was he?
He was part of
happy to lead the interceptions. Y'all acting like he was the only motherfucker.
Kellen Moore wasn't leading the league in interceptions, was he?
What?
He was one of the main reasons.
Leading the league in interceptions, was he?
See, your problem
he was one of the reasons.
He was the reason. He asked for $40 million a year quarterback to throw the football. That's all he did.
I mean, I can school you if you read it, but if you want to keep talking, I'll let you go.
We talking. We chatting.
I had to see because I always school Philly people on this, man. So
you about to say a bunch of bullshit that don't make sense. Like,
no, it won't make sense because you don't want it to make sense. But it's okay.
Listen, it wasn't me that lost in the Super Bowl. So don't be getting spicy with me because you mad.
I mean, listen, bro.
Don't be getting no attitude with me because y'all choke.
Don't get
no attitude with me because your quarterback's
lost that game, boss.
Bro, y'all funny as
Go ahead, Tom. Blame it on Kellen Moore. Go ahead.
Y'all blame it on Dennis all the time.
I don't like your tone.
We can have that type of
I'm asking you.
I'm gonna let you say it. You don't want to know.
I'm listening. I want you to answer.
Oh, do you really
want
to know though?
I watched the same shit you watched. I'm gonna let you answer though. Go ahead.
Are you gonna really let me answer though? Because the last time I tried to teach you, you didn't want to be taught. So let me know. Let me know. You gonna really let me answer? And I'll be quick too. I ain't gonna take all day.
Go ahead, boss. Answer it.
All right. So this is what was going on with the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott and those interceptions. So if anybody noticed that before last year, Dak was one of the best quarterbacks when it came down to touchdowns to interceptions. Even what y'all call the MVP season with Hurts and passing numbers was equal to Dak Prescott as a rookie. So if you're bragging on Hurts throwing the ball this past year, you also should be bragging on Dak Prescott because it just numerically makes sense. So what happened? Under Kellen Moore's system, we ran what was called option routes very aggressively to the point to where Dak Prescott had to be able to read 4 people at the same time, including the defense. First of all, that's asking way too much of your quarterback, which is crazy as hell. That's number one. Number two, it was something that didn't allow for us to have traditional progressions. And so when you don't have traditional progressions, you really have to have a decisive mind and throw the ball with anticipation, because the major key to option routes is you have to be able to read the defense with your weapon seeing exactly what you're seeing at the same time, and you have to throw the ball with anticipation. If one of those receivers read it wrong, you're going to be throwing it early. And when you throw it early, sometimes you can be throwing it into hostile situations. And I've broken down the defense enough to tell you and know that a lot of those interceptions was on the option route system, where Dak was throwing it with anticipation with the right read, and the weapons that was around him was reading it wrong, causing those interceptions. So it was one in Chicago, it was two in Green Bay. We also had one in the San Francisco game with CeeDee Lamb, where he was running a choice route. So when he ran that choice route, which was then tipped and then Wagner intercepted it, that was another option route. And those option routes is not going to be in our current system. That's why I'm telling y'all that we're not going to be making those bonehead mistakes no more, because it's not even a part of our system. So it was system generated interceptions, as well as some of those interceptions was on Dak. So nobody giving Dak an absolute clean pass, but I'm saying that this system was chaotic, sporadic, dumb, and that's why he got fired, and that's why our quarterback will be better. That's a true answer, no trouble.
No, I get you, but at the end of the day, right? We was in Kellen Moore offense for like 3 years, right? They was together like 3 years, right?
Yeah.
So your $40 million quarterback don't got that offense down to a T. That's what you saying. Basically,
no, I'm not
summing it
that.
up. Summing it up. That's basically what he's saying, right?
Let me say this. So let me ask you a question.
Right?
Let me just ask you a straight up question. Which number one do you think was smart from just reading the room? Amari Cooper or CeeDee Lamb?
You mean like
just smarter?
Amari, of course, he was. He was
okay,
like,
so you don't even watch.
That was a stupid move by Steve Jones, by the way. Why get rid of Amari Cooper?
Right. So even though Dak was in the offense for 3 years, when Amari was his number one, Amari was a former number one with the Raiders. Amari had to be a person that ran option routes before. So, and he's very smart. He's a book reader, chess club type of dude, getting real estate while he's in Dallas. He's extra smart. So you wasn't going to see him misreading the defense like CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb was a new number one. So when you got a new number one being asked to read the defense on the level of an existing former great number one in Amari, you saw a turn up of those number one mistakes, especially with him getting as many targets as he was. So you're right. Yes, Dak was in the offense for 3 years, but when you lose a pivotal piece that was real good at reading that defense with you and being on the same page, that's going to lead to more mistakes. And I'm just being honest with you. That's why you saw a ramp up on those mistakes this last year that you didn't see with Amari the previous 2 years, to answer your question. And I'm being straight up with you, dog.
No, I can respect that. I can respect it. I mean, I can respect the breakdown, but at the end of the day, Dak Prescott was the dude that threw them interceptions. So it don't even matter.
I blame Dak for one thing. This is what I blame Dak for, co-signing it. That's what I will blame him for. If you co-sign that system, then you got to live and die by that system. You see what I'm saying?
You know who didn't co-sign with that system? Amari didn't, because he showed.
Thank you. And Mike McCarthy didn't either.
He the reason he got booted out.
And Mike McCarthy didn't co-sign it either. You know what I'm saying? But see, I'm gonna be fair in my analysis. You know what I mean? That's where some of us, Cole, tell me if you think I'm tripping on this. The problem with some of us is we feel like Dak goes along too much, and he was too aggressive in believing in that option route system as well. He was on record saying that he believed in it. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, you're gonna have to live with the mistakes of it too. You know what I mean? If you go co-sign it for your coach and fall on that sword, then you got to eat the bullets that go with it. I'm just a dude that know how to read between it and say, all right, even though you want that system, it's done for you to even co-sign it, Dak, and I speak against you wanting it. Yeah. Keeping it 100.
I mean, they were buddies, man. Weren't they? They was in the same.
Yeah, all that buddy.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad all that stuff done.
Right.
Yep. So there you go. So let's go ahead and review our 2022-2023 season. Bird Game 31 is in the building with us, BG.
What's up, B?
You doing?
You humble. Look, you more humble today. Boy, your chest is out about a month.
Hey, I was just listening to you talk a bunch of gibberish about how Dak was still good. So
nah, the gibberish you talking about is the dynasty talk. I want to hear that dynasty talk, bro.
I was saying, hey, Bird
Gang.
Gang. Hey,
Oh, you remember his
Bird-
swag before the Super Bowl?
Wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute.
They
Hold
said they
on.
were gonna be a
Wait a
dynasty.
minute. I'm pretty sure that all your teams didn't make it to the Super Bowl. So none of y'all
Bird
have the right to
Gang.
speak to me
No,
about
Bird
any
Gang.
Super Bowl losses. because
Bird Gang.
Our team
Bird
does
Gang.
stuff that your team does.
Bird Gang, you guaranteed us a win, though. No, fuck all that. You guaranteed us a Super Bowl win, Bird Gang. You guaranteed us a Super Bowl win. What happened?
How about
1-3 in the Super Bowl. Oh my God.
NFL screwed me. That's why
Is that we put it on the NFL? We put it on Goodell. Goodell is hating on you now. Is that what you're saying to me? Because you told me I was winning it all. That's what you told me every fucking week.
Giants. You guys lost 3 times to us. Don't talk. Don't talk.
Anyway, let's go on to let's review the season.
Salute
Yeah.
all y'all in the chat. Hit that like on everybody.
Yeah, salute to everybody. Salute the Boss Cowboys subscribers. Salute to everybody subscribers, man.
What's up?
Please subscribe to all these guys. Trust me, we'll be back. We'll be back full house later on in the summertime before we kick off our season. Trust and believe. So this ain't the last time you'll see us. So let's go ahead and review this season. Let's start off with the champs first. So King DV, we'll start with you. Review your Eagles season, grade it, talk about it. How you feeling about? Was it a success or was it a failure? And grade it.
See, me, I look at it as a failure because we were aiming for that chip. And basically we lost. You know, regardless if you want to blame it on the field, regardless if you want to blame it on the holding call, whatever you want to blame it on, we lost that, you know. But, you know, I do see what we were trying to do throughout the whole season. And we swept the Giants. We split with the Cowboys. And with the Redskins, we split with them. But at the end of the day, I really believe that going into next year, we're looking to retain that NFC champions trophy. That's what we're looking to do. So by any means necessary, that's what we go. Howie's going to put us in a great position to do it. So if I had a grade for it, like I said, I will give it an A- only because we didn't win the Super Bowl. You know, we were there, and Jalen freaking Hurts.
Thank you.
Played his tail off. You know, he played his tail off, and at the end of the day, you couldn't blame that loss on him. It was all on the defense, regardless if it was a messed up field or not. You could blame it on Jonathan Gannon and his schemes. You could blame it on whoever. But a lot of these haters is going to sit up there and say you can't blame Jonathan Gannon because y'all thought that, you know, y'all was going to win the Super Bowl. And it's like, yeah, we thought we was going to win the Super Bowl, but who didn't think that we was going to win the Super Bowl if you weren't a fan of the Eagles? You know what I'm saying? Who didn't know that? Who didn't know that? Put your hand down, bro, because we swept y'all 3 times. Anyway,
I've been hating on y'all all fucking year. I'm waiting to get fired in this motherfucker. Don't you start with me, goddammit. You haven't been attention.
Are you done?
Y'all definitely
done?
don't got right to talk. We was whooping y'all ass.
Are y'all done?
Everybody
y'all
else
done?
in the division need to raise their hand.
Yeah, I
Because
feel like you need to raise your hand
y'all
before
team-
you speak.
yeah,
Giants.
right. Y'all
What
team,
is Jam?
he did raise his hand. He did raise his hand. To his defense, he did raise his hand. But listen.
I said I didn't believe y'all was going to the Super Bowl. I've been saying it all year, though. I've been saying it all year, though.
Why would you want us to win the Super Bowl when we beat y'all ass
Bro,
3 times?
Bro, you clearly haven't read the script, man. I'm like, honestly, real shit. I'm like one of the most unbiased motherfuckers here. I'm like one of the most honest dudes here. Chill, bro. I've been saying y'all wasn't going to win the goddamn thing all year. A third of it was a hate. Well, it was hate. A third of it, okay? But there was 3/4 of honesty in there, my guy. So chill.
No, it wasn't. Right. Because we could, like, Kansas City is nothing to be scared of.
We're going to this year. Don't worry about that.
But look, we about to run it back on everybody, and we see y'all. We gonna see y'all again. We gonna sweep y'all again. But it's fine. It's fine. So I give us an A-.
Sweep who?
We're gonna sweep. We're gonna sweep the Giants.
Oh, I know you were
Cowboys this year. That's going
Before we go into you know what? Forget it. Berg gang, grade the season. Grade the season.
pluses. Just because we didn't win a Super Bowl, man, we're still like the best team in the league. Period. Not
Was it a success or was it a failure?
Any given Sunday, I guess you could lose a football game and it happened in the Super Bowl. That sucks.
Success or failure? Was it a success or failure, Bird?
It was a success, man.
Did y'all leave out with something?
Straight up, our quarterback got Super Bowl experience. Jalen Hurts is NFC Player of the Year. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely a success. Like, yes, we wish we would have won. Yes, of course. But we didn't. And that's cool. We lost to a good team. Andy Reid still got our number. We're gonna have to go get them this year. So it got a lot of people playing time this year. We got a lot of young guys that are, stepped up in some key roles. So I feel like moving forward, it's just total domination, man. I ain't worried about it.
Trey?
I feel like this season definitely was a failure.
There you go.
They was comparing this team to the 2014, 2017 team. They were saying it was just the best team in like Eagles history, and we lost in the Super Bowl. We didn't get it done. So
major failure.
It definitely was a failure, man. And it's like
greatly failure.
No, it was a failure. I'm not even gonna sit up here and lie. I was saying it the whole season. We doing all this winning. If we don't win the Super Bowl, it don't mean nothing.
Choke.
But for sure, like
we didn't choke.
We ain't choke. It was a good football game, bro. Like we went up there and got Peyton Manning to something. Like that was a choke when they played the Seahawks that year in the Super Bowl. That was a choke, bro. We
y'all did with
football game and we lost the game.
Y'all blew a 10-point lead.
Yeah.
How many leads?
It was more than
it was more than blow leads all the time. Don't need to be talking, bro.
Y'all up like 21 on Jacksonville.
Y'all lost on the big. Y'all choked on the biggest stage.
That's Super Bowl.
Y'all make it to the biggest stage. If you can make it to the biggest stage, y'all ain't been in the Super Bowl in years. None of y'all teams.
And it's a shame y'all haven't caught up to
it. Hey, boss.
Y'all need to stop using that line, bro. Unless y'all got 5 rings.
Are you a Kansas City Chiefs fan? Are you a Chiefs fan? Are you a Chiefs fan or a Cowboys fan?
Talk that shit. We don't gotta be Chiefs.
I can see how you can say
that.
How did we choke?
So, Trey, was it a success or was it a failure?
It was a failure. I just said it. It was a failure.
Yeah.
We won the Super Bowl this year. We was the best team in football.
Y'all was favored.
We lost.
Y'all self-acclaimed had the MVP, self-acclaimed that y'all had the 1985 Bears defense, self-acclaimed had the #1 offense, self-acclaimed all of this, and then you gonna say you didn't choke? See, don't talk all that shit and then act like when you get slapped in your mouth that you ain't do it.
Can I say something now? Let me have my thing to that. For me, the season, like everybody says, I will concede it was a failure. Yeah. We didn't win the Super Bowl. You didn't win the Super Bowl. I'll concede. Now, I'm only going to give it a success also only because of one thing. My quarterback shut everybody up. That's the only success that I got for the season. My quarterback shut everybody up. I don't want to hear nobody talking about my quarterback. Did he win the MVP? No. Did he win the Super Bowl? No. But he shut everybody up. So that's the only success I got. It was a failure because despite what happened in the Super Bowl, we didn't win. So I'm a realist. Do I love Jalen Hurts? Absolutely. That's the only success I got. The failure, we didn't win. Yeah. We didn't win. Now, for next year,
you should be humble.
It's an immediate failure, but it's a success because all these guys got their experience. You got a hungry quarterback like Jalen, and this whole team got hated on. No awards for nobody. We didn't do nothing, basically what they're talking about. These guys weren't as awesome as they thought they were.
They want their little participation trophies.
No. Wait. Listen to what I'm saying though. That's why because these same Bulls gonna come back next year hungrier. These same Bulls gonna keep that with them all.
You're not gonna have the same team.
On defense, yes. On defense,
same coaches. On offense as well.
Brian Johnson, no Jalen Hurts. It's been in offense.
The offense side of the ball is gonna be fine. We're gonna bring that shit back for sure.
Hey,
Do you
Bird
think the
Gang, you play
coordinator
poker?
will be the same thing
Hey,
Hey,
tomorrow?
Bird Gang, do you play poker?
What?
Do you play poker?
Sometimes.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. What happens when you go all in and you lose? You broke.
Go all in again. You'll win that
You
shit.
broke. No,
We
you
didn't
ain't
go
got all
all
in.
in.
We
Man,
did.
you
go
a damn lie. I'm so sick of y'all. Oh, I hate y'all.
Now
Y'all
you
ain't go
That's
all
what's gonna
in.
happen.
Y'all ain't
Didn't
go
Let's
go
all
talk
in.
about how many
Okay,
times.
let's boss cowboy. Let's boss cowboy. I want to hear from hold
I
on,
hate
Bird Gang.
y'all.
Hold on, Bird Gang. I want to hear from Boss Cowboy because why he think we went all in? I want him to respond. Go ahead,
Yeah,
boss.
because
Wait,
y'all
you
was
say he's
very
not?
aggressive. Yeah, y'all was very aggressive at addressing every hole. Y'all
And where
did
was
every
Stephen
hole.
Jones? Where was Stephen
What?
Jones, boss?
You're not talking about us though. We're
What
talking
do you
about
mean, like
your
really
team.
aggressive?
No, let them talk. I want to hear this. Let
Go
them
ahead,
talk.
Right,
boss. I'm sorry, but
because
I'm
y'all
just
was
asking.
very aggressive. See, y'all was so aggressive. Y'all done got y'all a couple of Cowboy fans. I think y'all ain't shit, to be honest. I think y'all.
Inaccurate.
I think
Let
Inaccurate.
him finish.
I
Let
think
Boss
I
Cowboy
think
finish. I'm
Howie.
trying to
Let
help
them
the
talk. I want to hear it.
subscribers.
I want to hear
I'm
I
this.
trying to
think
keep the
Howie.
subscribers cool. So go ahead, boss. Let him finish.
Get him.
See, I think Howard was aggressive. I give him this shot. But see, I give him that only that he was aggressive. But he can't hold a stick to Dallas. Like Dak Prescott and the teams that
You
Dak
mean Stephen
Prescott.
Jones, not
What are you
Jerry.
talking
Jerry
about,
has
dude?
Stephen
Like,
Jones now.
you sound dumb
Devin,
as hell.
can I
They
finish?
ain't
Can
been
I?
to Super Bowl
No,
in
let
30
them
years.
Can I
talk. Let them
finish?
talk. I want to
Let
hear
him
this.
talk. Let him talk. I
I
just
really
wanted to
want to
say
hear
that.
this.
Yeah,
Go
but
ahead.
he's
I
I
really
just
doing
want to
wanted
hear
to
this.
say that.
that.
Let him talk, B. I'm
Let them
sorry.
talk.
I'm
I
sorry,
really want to hear
Bird. Let him
this.
talk.
I'm trying to
Sorry,
get y'all
my
the
bad.
business, but y'all let Cole. They don't even listen. I'm trying to give it to them, but they don't want
All
the
right, go
facts.
ahead,
They
boss.
don't
Go
want to
ahead. And
golly,
guys,
man. Can
let's take
y'all?
it easy because Boss Cowboy subscribers. He told me that last time. So go ahead.
Oh, yeah, y'all cool people, man. Y'all just, out of line with all this disrespect that y'all doing, trying to act like you got equal energy, especially Bird Gang. And one, like I'm literally sick of both of you faces. And let me tell
We
you why.
don't have equal energy.
You shouldn't, because
Y'all
see
are
that
not on our level.
you see how
Chill
you
out,
doing?
boss.
I can't even
Chill out,
finish
my
my
guy.
statement. You see what
The
he
Cowboys
doing?
have been on our
For
level for
y'all
like
to get
20
on our
years.
level,
You
you
see
have
what
to
he
win at least
doing?
2 Super
So
Bowls.
this the
20
deal.
years, guys.
Dak has
They've
been
been on the level
8-3.
for 20
Dak
years.
is
Stop
8-3
Let it
forgetting.
be
versus
known,
y'all.
everybody, that I tried. Go ahead, boss.
Dak
I'm
is
sorry.
eight
Go ahead.
and
Sorry,
three
my bad.
versus
My bad. Go
y'all,
ahead.
and you got the nerve because y'all was aggressive for 1 year to try to pretend to be equal. If you don't sit your little capping asses down,
When last time you went
this
It's
to
a
is
the Super Bowl?
difference.
pathetic.
The
Hey,
difference
I
between
got
being
Who
aggressive
got
and
the
going all in.
who got the
All right,
most
bro,
You know that,
more
right?
wins
okay, you went to the plastic
Who's been
surgery
to the
place
Super
and you
Bowl,
got a
boss?
new nose. You still not a model, you got a new nose. Okay, you went to the plastic surgery. Howie went in, he paid for some stuff in the off season, but now he broke. That's why I asked you, what happens when you go all in and lose? See, you went all in. If you would have won, it would have been all good. And I ain't trying to hear nothing about your 2 funky first rounders because you might pick Rhaegar with one of them. And don't be bragging about Jordan Davis because guess what? It's clear Tyler Smith is a much better pick than him. So it don't even matter that y'all got 2 first round
Hey,
picks.
mute his mic. Mute his mic.
No, I
No,
can't
mute
mute his
your
mic.
mic.
I'm not
Mute your
muting his
mic.
mic.
Mute your
Let
mic.
What has
Mute
Jordan
your
Davis
mic.
done?
Because authority was talking. So that means you need to be quiet because, see,
Authority.
authority is talking right now.
But
Yeah,
you
the
just
king,
chanting. That's the
Dallas
funny
is
part.
talking right now.
You
Me
just
and
chanting.
Cole are talking, so
You
that
just
means y'all
chanting.
gotta be quiet. You understand what I'm saying?
You
So
just
what it is,
chanting.
no, it's facts, bro. We
It's
listen.
not facts.
Nobody
So
gonna
that's
You're
tell
not
you the
speaking
truth,
no
bro.
facts, boss.
So y'all,
No,
so
what?
y'all
this is
trying to
a
say that
fact.
Dak
Jordan
is
Davis,
an 83.
so
That
Jordan
means we've
Davis is a
been
better
running
pick
y'all
than
since
Dallas
the
Smith.
days of Wentz. We've been running y'all since Wentz. Like running y'all. Like,
So that's
come
your
here,
Super
little
Bowl and
boy
beating the
running.
Eagles in the season.
No, it's
That's what
not.
you're
It's
saying.
just
If I
no.
beat the Eagles in the season,
This
I
is an
won my
East
Super
Y'all
Bowl.
Super
conversation.
Bowl is
This
beating.
is an East
I'm winning my
conversation.
Super
And since
Bowl.
we having
But I
an
beat
East
the Eagles.
conversation, we gotta pull it out and see who really working with it. And right now, we working with the most. If we having an East conversation,
How
if
is
you
you
want to
working
talk
with the
about
most
who,
though? This is what
What are you
because we
talking
run
about, boss?
boss.
everybody
Wait a minute.
similar.
What about your
We
He
run
defense?
cannot
one
listen.
at a time,
Washington.
y'all. Y'all talking over each other. Boss Cowboy subscribers.
Oh,
Go ahead, one at a
we
time.
having a
Go ahead,
We
boss.
run
conversation
the
because
East.
boss
We
is
run the
being like
East.
he's being so.
No, we run the East. We
You
run
don't run the East.
Washington
You
hands
didn't win
down.
the East.
We
How
How you
run.
y'all
win
run
the
the
East and you're a
East?
loser?
Oh my fucking
Okay,
Losers
god!
don't
that's
win nothing.
okay. As long as first things
Winners
first.
have
First things first.
Confused.
I need to
reigning
respond to that
champions,
because
my guy.
Boss
The
Cowboy,
reigning
Boss
champions are
Cowboy
Philadelphia
says y'all
Eagles,
won the
not
East.
the Dallas
How
Cowboys.
y'all won
bro,
the
I
East
just want to
with
know what kind of
Stephen Jones is cheap.
Let's get it real.
Stephen Jones is
Let's go
cheap.
with the whole split
Cheap.
it's giving real oxycontin, bro. Like
I'm
this is giving
tired
real
of saying
oxycontin.
that. Stephen Jones is cheap.
I got something to
I
say
made
about
a
that.
mistake when I said Jerry. I said I'm
Okay.
saying it one again. Stephen Jones is cheap.
Okay, let
All
me say
you
something
pay
about
for
that, Cool
shopping.
Cat. So if Stephen Jones
I
so
don't
cheap,
even think he's cheap.
if
I just
Stephen
think he's
Jones so
dumb.
cheap, which he
Yes.
is, why are we so cool with
He's
y'all
not
then?
cheap. He spend money.
Why we so
He
cool
all
with
money
y'all?
they
If
gave
he
him
Where's
at
so
our
the
big
shot.
J?
He's dumb.
but we
Where's
still
our big
y'all.
J?
Still made it to the division champ. Still beat y'all.
Corey Farai,
Come on,
Jay
man.
Tuck, OC, Law, Big Game, OBJ, OBJ. I can't find APP. Come on,
That's a
y'all.
big game too.
You right.
That's gonna be a big splash
All I'm
move.
saying is,
Odell
with all
Beckham
those
coming
cheap
out
moves,
two
we still
Achilles,
was able to hang
ACL
with
tears,
you.
whatever he had. That's gonna be a big offseason splash move. Odell Beckham.
Probably so.
Y'all not going after
I
no
was looking
D-Hop.
for him last year. Instead, we got T.Y. Hilton. Come on now, y'all.
Didn't Ty school y'all?
I
He caught one pass. He
I'm
caught
looking
big
for OBJ.
One play, really?
I have a legitimate
Really?
question.
Go
I
ahead.
have a legitimate question. I want to know from the Philadelphia
Really?
chicken sandwich fans.
Come on.
Okay.
Just saying, man.
How legitimately, no cap, how y'all feeling about losing both your coordinators? I mean,
It don't matter.
that's a fucking blow. Like, listen,
It don't matter.
Don't
You
troll.
gotta learn a
Don't
whole.
troll. You lost both coordinators. How much is that going to hurt? Like, real shit.
Nothing.
It's not going to
It
hurt.
all depends on who you bring
Not
in.
gonna hurt.
Check
It
this
all
out.
depends. Brian Johnson knows Jalen Hurts in a heartbeat.
Our defense
Kinda
guy
feel
might
it,
be
baby.
in-house. Who knows?
Nah, I think it's gonna be that Seattle dude that's trash. Man,
he
y'all thought Gannon was a problem.
Who your
So y'all-
offensive coordinator though?
Gannon.
So y'all
Y'all just
Y'all
screamed
gonna
on
bring-
Kellen
y'all
Moore. Y'all don't even
Y'all
know who
thought
y'all
Gannon
bringing
was a
in next.
problem.
Y'all can bring
Yes,
a dude
we
in with the
do.
same offense for all we know.
So, all right, let's get back to our regularly scheduled program. Let's get to Bars and Cole's season review. Was y'all's season a success
I wish I
or
would
a
say yes.
or a failure? And please don't say it
I
was a
wish
success
I would
because
say yes.
Stephen Jones is cheap. But go ahead.
Right here.
Go ahead, boss. You
I
first.
hear this shit, yo.
Oh, okay. I'm first. Okay.
Yep.
It was a massive failure.
Oh, my.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah, it was a
I can
massive
listen to
failure.
you.
Yeah, anything short of the Super Bowl is a massive failure. And when you have a team as talented as our team was,
Y'all
that
been
is
fellas
a
for
massive
like 30
failure.
years now. So
I mean, that's cool, bro. Like that's cool that you got your you got your little zinger in there. That's cute.
y'all
But-
did though. Y'all been fellas for like 30 years. If this year
I
not a
mean,
success,
but
y'all been fellas for
but go ahead,
years.
boss. Go ahead, boss. 20.
we've been massively successful for the rest. So I mean, just like games they won in the fourth quarter, you got to win it for all four quarters. When you look at the history of our organization, it's not based on just the last 25 years. It's based on our whole history. And our whole history means we slapping the shit out of y'all. So be quiet. And know your,
25.
Your whole history, you got
Know your
one more
place.
championship than
Let
us.
Know your
boss finish.
place.
I want to hear from Cole.
30.
I need to hear from Cole. So let boss finish.
Super Bowl in 30 years. Get out of here with that.
Y'all
That's
put
bad.
30, big dog.
That's
I got
bad.
To boss Cowboy subscribers, I apologize. Go ahead, boss.
Yeah, so
I love the confidence, though.
Nah, I mean, listen, I'm gonna keep it real. It was a massive failure. It was on the level of Philly. It was very bad. You know what I mean? Either one of you heard me, because see, first of all, who slapped the shit out of who the last time we played? We slapped y'all.
Oh,
so when
you just slapped. You won by 6 points against Gardner Minshew.
No, we won. We put 40 on y'all defense.
Against Gardner
At
Minshew.
85 Bears
Let it be
defense,
heard.
we put 40 points.
Hurt.
Nobody said 85 Bears.
Okay, we
Yeah, 85
85
Bears
Bears.
defense, we
No,
won.
let everybody finish their statement.
I'm trying. Go ahead, let boss finish
Come
before
on now.
guys. I gave y'all all the time to troll. I want to continue this review before I let y'all troll again. Finish
Then
up, boss.
Gardner Minshew.
And I'm over here literally admitting that we failed. We greatly failed. Yeah, so
Gardner Minshew
like
put
I'm
like
over here
340 on
admitting. See, y'all thought I was gonna have a different standard for us than
I know
for y'all.
Cole was.
See, now the standard for
I know
y'all
Cole.
was y'all
I
greatly.
don't know me, man.
y'all
I
great
know
as
cool
hell.
is.
So you see how you doing? You see how rude you are? This is why I don't
Hold on,
like
let him
Philly.
talk. Let him talk.
I
Let him
don't
talk.
even
Let him talk.
I don't respect Philly for shit just because how
That's why
y'all act.
that's why
It's
I'm not
y'all.
saying that. I
This
tried.
is why I
I
hate you.
tried.
This
Hold on,
is
let him
why I
talk. Let him
slept
talk.
good. This is why I slept good when y'all lost that Super Bowl, and I knew when I saw y'all miserable,
It was
I was sleeping
yeah.
so good because I think about how rude y'all are today. Like when I think about how you are, and I look in your face, and you got on all that red, and your team is like green. Like you so disrespectful so many ways. Especially you won. Like one, you the worst. Bird, you go behind him, man. Like you pathetic yourself. But let me just say this real quick. So the Dallas Cowboys, where we messed up, is likely where we always have messed up, and that's where we get into the politics. We got in our coach's way. Big mistake. Mike McCarthy should have picked his own OC from the beginning. The fact that we made them guys get married, that arranged marriage was doomed to fail, and it choked us right in our face. That's keeping it 100. But what all of y'all better be on the lookout for is now we got two kings in place. Don't you roll your eyes. You sit back up in that camera. Oh no, hold on real quick. Hold on. Sit back up. Yeah, you rubbing your head. Sit back up. Yeah, I said two kings. I'm talking to you, dog. You
I know who you talking to. I know who you talking to.
All right, cool. So I don't like your body language, man. It's too disrespectful, man. You leaning all back in your chair, man. You lean up and you look in the camera because I'm talking to you specifically when I'm telling you we got two kings, big dog, and I'm telling y'all gonna run against a juggernaut. See, y'all indecisive. Y'all don't know who your OC and your D coordinator gonna be versus we running it back. We keeping it the same. And we got rid of the Trojan horse, Kelly Moore. Man, we finna slap piss out all y'all mouth. And I'm talking about the Giants. I'm talking about Philly Green Dookie, and I'm talking about the red dudes.
Y'all got an OC though.
Before I pass to the call, I want Boss Capital to know that you didn't get rid of everybody. There's this guy named Stephen Jones. Go ahead, Cole.
Okay, cool.
Y'all don't got an OC either though. That's the funny part.
We do got an OC, but okay.
All right, but go ahead, Cole.
McCarthy?
Remember, y'all didn't get rid of Stephen Jones. Go ahead, Cole.
Well, the cap is too low.
Well, hey, as far as my overview, and this is just my opinion, it ain't gonna be agreed upon. I say it wasn't a failure too much. It's a failure because we didn't win the Super Bowl, of course. But from what I had in the offseason, when we did nothing, we lost Mark Cooper. I expected us to be 9-7, man. I ain't even stuck. I thought we were gonna be 9-7. I thought we were gonna be, and then when Dak went down, bruh, I was hanging it up at that point. I was like,
that's
shoot.
Real?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And all of y'all, because we got it recorded, had us being trash. Y'all was like, we ain't got a Mark Cooper. CD Lamb wasn't going to do nothing. He can't catch the ball. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have no true number one. No, hold up. So when we was winning games, all of a sudden, Cowboys got all these weapons. What was that same energy in the offseason? You know what I'm saying? And Cool Cat, whenever you keep bringing up, Stephen Jones cheap. Hey, I agree with you.
Where's OBJ? Why in the guy's name did y'all get rid of Amari Cooper? Why get rid of Amari Cooper?
Check this out.
He could have helped y'all win this division, but where is he?
In spite of all that, Mike McCarthy said, hold my beer and handle business and got us still going. Everybody want to put the success on Kellen Moore, but behind the scenes, Mike McCarthy was like, hey, we need to continue running the ball. We need to use Tony Pollard. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's seen us do that. Nobody.
Hey, Cole, why did they do that? Why did they do that?
What do this mean?
Why do they do that?
Overall, I thought we were gonna be trash. You know what I'm saying?
Cole. I had a question. Cole.
Go ahead.
Why did they put it on Tony Pollard? Why did they do that?
What's wrong with running the ball?
No, I'm saying, why did they do that?
Though?
We were running the ball.
Wasn't running the ball.
We was for the most part.
Dak was putting the ball in the air like 30-35 times a game. So how y'all running the ball?
All right. Go ahead, Cole. Finish up, and then I gotta give it to PTA because he didn't say nothing.
Man. We got Philly Mike. He put up the cap.
What up, Philly Mike?
Sit down, Philly. Sit down.
I can name all the cap he been saying.
Oh, super cap. Matter of fact, it was him and Lord Brunson would talk about that 1985 Birds. They were killing me. Oh, and then Philly Mike with the super cap.
We were right there.
Hold on, real quick. Real quick, bro. Philly Mike. Philly Mike and Lord was saying that this Philly team was the best East team of all time. I'm talking about disrespecting the Giants, disrespecting Washington teams, and the Dallas Great teams. This one little fucking team. Y'all deserve that L. I'm so glad. And then I'm glad how you lost by a field goal. Oh, I'm talking about I slept like a baby thinking about our pain.
Hey.
They said they had the no-fly zone.
The Patriots, when they went 19-1, right? They were the best team ever, and they still lost. We still were the best team. It doesn't matter if we lost or not. Period.
That would be a dynasty.
What?
Period. It doesn't matter if we
Hold on, but before Boss Cowboy respond, before I need to hear from PTA, go ahead, PTA. Success or failure?
All right, so here's the thing. In the context of this season, right? I would say it's not applicable, and here's the reason why. I said,
bro.
Hold on a second. Can I get my?
Go ahead. I can hear from PTA all day. Go ahead.
Listen, check this out. Here's the reason why. Okay, I told all my folks on the Giants side that this past season was free. Okay, it was a free ass season. It didn't matter what the fuck we did this year. Okay, it was free. Here's the reason why I said it was free.
I agree.
Daniel Jones might not be here. Saquon Barkley might not be here. Whole lot of other motherfuckers might not be here. Don't get used to this team because this team getting ready to change. Right? That was my mindset. So it was like, listen, whatever the fuck happens this season happens because we get to see who's going to stay here and be a part of the change and get rid of the assholes that we don't want. Right? And so, like, for me, it would be weird for me to say that this season was success when it kind of wasn't. Right? Any season you don't win a Super Bowl is not a success, but it was a good step for us in a position that we are in with a new head coach, new offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator, new general manager, new operation. I mean, like, is it really fair to grade this year? Is it really fair? I mean, because if we're gonna do that, then it's an A++++. Our rookie head coach was the best coach in the fucking NFL. General consensus vote. I mean, like, listen.
He wasn't the best coach in the NFL.
I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep it like.
How can you say that when we beat you
and
3
not
times?
be like a super, like not be like a super.
Like, how can you say the best coach and we beat you 3 times?
He wasn't the best coach though.
Did Brian Daboll win Coach of the Year or not?
You don't get blew out 2 times and say y'all had the best coach.
Did Brian Daboll? See, this is how black people argue. This is how black people argue when they don't want to admit they wrong. They move the fucking goalposts. I'm not gonna let him do that. Did he win Coach of the Year? Did he win Coach of the Year? Yes or no? Did he? He did. So he was the best coach. He was the best coach of the year. He was the best coach for the entire year.
But also,
he did a good job.
But also, Philly coach did
an okay job.
No.
I did. I mean, listen. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. Listen, I don't know. All I know is that my head coach won Coach of the Year. So if we going off of stuff like that, then it's an A++++. But I'd rather say it's not applicable because this is the first year in this system. We don't know what's going to happen after this, right? So instead of me as a Giants fan, right, setting myself up for failure when my head coach is a fraud, because he could be a fucking fraud. We don't even know yet. I got to wait till next year to see what he does with a full offseason. But y'all want me to grade like this team? It's incomplete. This team's not ready to even be graded yet. We was lucky to get in the fucking playoffs. We was lucky to win. We was lucky to beat Minnesota when we beat Minnesota. I mean, like, I'm just keeping it funky with y'all.
I got something for y'all to argue. Because, and trust me, and trust me, I watch y'all, all of y'all. So he's gonna be laughing when I say this. I'm gonna have y'all argue about this. Who is the best general manager in the NFC East? Is
It's
it?
clearly Howie. Clearly Howie. We can't even debate that.
But you know,
Clearly.
That's what
Jerry.
Boss
I would
and
say this.
OC argue. So go ahead,
Jerry.
Boss, state your place because you and OC argue about this.
It's Jerry. I mean, so this
Oh
is
my
what I
gosh,
say.
bro. Come
What did you
on,
say?
bro.
Cold trolling. Cold
What the
trolling.
hell
Not
did you
even
say?
Cold
like
trolling.
if we gonna
Thank
talk
God you
about
didn't say
bro, we
Steven.
not even
Thank God you
realistic
didn't
right
say
now.
Steven, but
Really,
go ahead.
Boss? You talk about Amari's gone. You know, he
No,
gave
he
Dak
said
all his
Jerry. He
money,
didn't say
trash,
Steve.
and you guys can't make it to a pass the first round.
In all
Like, come
reality,
on,
Jerry, our
really?
general
Y'all let me
manager.
know when y'all ready for me to
Jerry?
respond. Y'all
Go
just let
ahead,
me know.
Boss. As a matter of fact, this is what I do because
Let
this
me know when
is
y'all ready for me to respond.
bam.
God, bro.
There you go.
All right. So this is the deal. The reason why it's Jerry is because y'all had to do everything in y'all power to try to catch up to us last year. Like y'all did everything. Yeah, y'all made all of those because we kept sweeping y'all. Like Dak was 8-3 against y'all. So when
Damn,
you
is
gotta
this for
do
real
when
now?
you
If y'all don't let this man finish before he pops out, go ahead, Boss.
damn, like
You know
that's
what
what I'm
he's saying,
saying.
bro.
It's like if you gotta do all that, and yeah, we respect Howie that he was aggressive that 1 year. But we also got to look at the results of his aggressiveness. He didn't get it done versus we still go be holding on to the majority of our talent where we go get multiple cracks at it. Y'all have one good crack, and I will give you a clap for that. But in terms of who been holding on to quality rosters longer, it's the Dallas Cowboys. Like we had a roster that could have won it last year.
Who's
We
been
had a
winning the last
roster
2
that
years, boss? What are you talking about?
if you have to let me finish, man, because I'm making the
Let him
case on
finish,
why my
BG, and
GM
then
is
I'll let
better.
everybody respond. I'll let everybody respond once Boss Cowboy make his case because he and
Yeah,
OC argued this on their show. So go ahead, Boss.
right, right, and it's a real argument. This is not saying Howie is not good because Howie is good. Howie is aggressive. I think he is way better at trades than we are. We suck at trades. We way better at drafting. I think I'll give y'all from last year the edge on free agents. But both organizations, in terms of putting together quality rosters, it shows that we better, but on our head up record. And then in terms of y'all going to the Super Bowl, a lot of y'all have been trying to pull that out and say, well, our team made it to the Super Bowl. Well, if we would have played against a hurt Purdy, or if we'd have had the Giants in our game one, yeah, we would have made it to the Super Bowl too. So it's not when you look at the whole picture, you look at the whole picture, like it was no doubt, especially because when y'all face Dak again spanked y'all and put the most yards on y'all. We continue to own y'all. So how can we own y'all, but then you say y'all GM better? It don't make no sense. In what world is 3 greater than 8? No. 8 is always greater than 3, so that
We
means
talking about this year, boss. You talking about
you
prior
said
shit.
GM.
We
You
talking
said
about this year. Who
GM.
got the best general manager this year?
If we
That
go
was
He
back,
the
did.
question.
All right, fine, fine. Who got
You
the
can't
best
do that.
general managers this year? But go ahead, Boss.
No. He trying to swing the argument because you can't say in 1 year
How I'm
which
trying to
GM is
swing it? That's
better.
what Cool Cat
You gotta
said.
look
That was
at
the
it.
question.
You gotta look at a
didn't say
GM for
this
4
year. He
years. You gotta look at a GM for about 4 years. You can't get no new GM
Even
and
if we
say
looking at him for 4
you
years,
can't
our
even do
GM
that
way better
because
than
it's
y'all, bro.
it's
Look at
not,
what we
bro.
put together in the
I
last
mean,
3 years.
I give you a
Y'all
cookie,
got
but you
worse,
didn't.
we got better. So how y'all GM
What
better?
you mean? Yeah, I mean, listen, we only got a little bit worse. On some
A
places we
little bit
got
worse?
better. On some,
Y'all-
okay, so when we got rid of Randy Gregory,
years as opposed to the
we
last
got better, dog.
10, 20
We
years.
Bro,
did.
y'all got
My trash.
two
Our
y'all got
defense
two
got
players
better.
on offense with contracts that's taking up
So
10
you
and
can't
half your
say which
budget.
GM
They
is
both
better this year,
ass.
bro. I mean,
So what are
listen,
you
bro.
talking about?
Listen,
How y'all
Yeah,
getting
all
better?
right, fine.
When you
Because
talking
I
about
misspoke.
GM,
They
so when you
need a
talking
big
about GM, it was
General
cute.
manager. General
It was
manager.
cute. It was cute that y'all got aggressive and put a lot of chips in trying to catch Dallas. That was cute, but you got enough
You
for it
keep
last
talking
year.
about catching
Now you
y'all. This way bigger than y'all.
We just won the Super
now,
Bowl, my guy.
okay,
This
now
way
you
What are you
bigger than
talking
y'all.
about? Just
okay.
now
So
One
swagger.
at a time, y'all. One at a time. One at a time.
Do that.
I mean, they Bird. Like,
They
let me
won
finish.
in
Let me
20
finish.
years.
Let
Let
him
me
finish,
finish.
Bird. Hold on.
Nobody win
Bird.
when you do this, Bird. Nobody win. I promise. When I be quiet, I ain't gonna say nothing. But check this out. This is just the truth. Dallas ain't got the problem of replacing 9 people on the defense. Y'all do. That's because of your funky ass GM. You know what I'm saying? When you look at our GM, we only got to replace a couple of people on both sides of the ball, and we right back at it, and we more so retool to come right back. So don't be telling me about your funky GM because he
wait, hold on. I want to know. Hold on, boss.
GM. Man,
who is your GM?
All over.
Who is your GM? Is it Stephen or is it Jerry?
Jones. Jerry Jones is our GM. And he better than Howard. So y'all need to stick y'all chest in right now. Because y'all king is speaking.
But look though. Hold on.
All right, y'all give us time, but just go ahead.
You keep saying we went all in and all these other little terms you keep using, but in all reality, we didn't. We got a bunch of 1 year runners, right?
Y'all went all in. We're just going all in.
The last 3 years.
Our whole offense was set
up for years.
Let me say this.
That's what you're not understanding.
All right, go ahead, Cole. Get in here.
I'll say what y'all see. The thing about y'all GM, he had to put everything on the line last year because pressure. And he had to fight for his job.
Right.
We don't have the luxuries of that. We let Jerry Jones until you know what I'm saying. He go to glory. But y'all was calling for that man's job.
Jerry Jones won GM of the year.
A year ago.
Now he won it twice in 6 years. So how many times
have y'all won it? Twice
in 6 years, guys? Stop it, Cowboys! Come on,
man. So you mean to tell me you was all hot?
Your guy never won no GM of the year, period. And he won it twice in the last 6 years.
Jerry Jones is in the Hall of Fame.
Thank you. What's higher than that?
Thank God Stephen ain't. But let's get on to
that's what I'm trying to figure out. What are you talking about? Our guys won it twice. What are you talking about?
Jerry Jones is the GM. He got a gold jacket.
When he won the GM of the year?
Shit that happened in the 90s.
What year?
It's the Hall of Fame. It ain't. It's
2023, big dog. We talking about shit that happened in the 90s. He won that gold jacket in the 90s.
No.
He got the gold jacket a few years ago.
He got it a few years ago, but he won it in the 90s.
That's not true. He didn't get the gold jacket.
What did he do in the 2000s, boss? He can't even make the NFC Championship.
You fussing at me. I can tell you what he did. You want to tell you what he did that got him that gold jacket?
All right, let Boss Cowboy respond to Trey because I got to hear this. What did he do, boss?
So Jerry Jones got in that Hall of Fame not just because of the wins and the record amount of time that he built a dynasty team, which is amazing in itself. And when you look at the history of Jerry Jones, y'all go put some respect on my damn owner. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because this man brought the Dallas Cowboys when they was at bankruptcy and put his whole life savings to do that. See, y'all can't minimize that. See, don't try to act like when somebody's swinging that they ain't. He swung, and it was a big gamble because the Dallas Cowboys was failing when he bought it. And within 5 years, we had 3 rings. That's first of all phenomenal. Phenomenal. I don't care if it was 45 years ago. That's phenomenal history. But on top of that,
the Eagles will never do that.
Something that y'all never doing in your own.
Y'all could even get it done.
Fucking stinking life. Now, number two. This is the second thing. Jerry got in the Hall of Fame because of his growth of the league. So the league itself and all of the stadiums and stuff like that, people don't notice that Jerry Jones' first job was in commercial real estate. The biggest stadiums coming up right now, which also inflates the value of everybody and the owners, is because of Jerry. Jerry was a part owner of every one of these new stadiums and helped plan these things. So when you look at the growth of the league, when you look at the marketability of the league, when you look at the fact that we got all of these brands, because Jerry was the one who went against Goodell, right, to get that Nike sponsorship and the naming rights on the stadiums. Guess who all benefit from that now? Everybody, including Goodell. So when you look at the overall wealth increase plus his own individual success, that's why they put him in the Hall of Fame, because the whole league itself is growing because of Jerry. So kiss my ring. Thank you.
What does that have to do with the question? Who's the best GM right now? And it's Howie Roseman, hands down. None of y'all can even fade.
So what? So what?
But you know what I'm looking forward to?
How are we looking down on
I'm
all of
looking forward to
them?
seeing how he gonna bounce
What?
back. Because y'all got
All
high
right,
hopes.
let's talk about how
We
we going
always
to bounce
bounce back
back.
up.
Okay, I'm
No.
glad you said that, Cole. Thank God.
Like that.
Let's
Good
talk
segue.
about this off season.
Good segue.
All right, first things
Always
first. Let's
bounce back
start with
up.
King DV. What does in free agency in the draft? What does the Philadelphia has to do in the free agency in the draft?
First things first, man. Boss said some factual stuff about Jerry Jones. I do want to give him credit for that. But we were talking about, the success of the team, not what he did for the NFL. We want to talk about the
Right, just one of his little history rank. Nobody
Right.
cares. We talking
So
about
listen,
football.
Y'all
hear me out.
better respect it.
Cole, stop it. Stop it. So basically, what we got to do to bounce back is basically restructure some contracts, Slay, Jake Elliott, Lane Johnson. We could get back 32 million easily. And then, they're open to trading Quez Watkins, but could get us 2.7 million. So if we get that back, plus we still got the 2 first-round draft picks of this year's draft. So, we just gotta draft smart to the point where we need a cornerback, regardless if we can get a veteran or we can, persuade Bradbury to come back. But we do have to try to resign Hargrave. I know they were saying they was going to bring back C.J. Gardner-Johnson on a franchise tag if they didn't come up with a deal with him. So that's basically all we have to do, really, because on the offensive side, we don't really have no holes. And running back Miles Sanders, yes, he's a question mark. He does want to come back. But at the end of the day, we tried with him and he didn't really show up in the playoffs like that. Kenneth Gainwell had a better playoff run than him. So I think that, they might look elsewhere. If not, if he comes back and give us a cheap deal or a home discount, then we can sign him back because he knows the system. And then as far as defensive coordinator and offensive coordinator, we already know they either going to draft within or they're going to hire Sean Desai. That's basically where it's at with it right now because the combine is coming up. So you don't want to, drag it out. So, we're in a good place, man. I like how the teams that didn't make the Super Bowl seems like that, we got 9 defensive players that's leaving and things like that. Look, Derek Barnett, even though I'm not a fan of him, but at the same time, he's in rotation. It's a lot of players that we have, especially from the draft last year that Cole was scared of. It's a lot of players that we have, like N'Kobe Dean, Jordan Davis, Blankenship stepped up. We still got people in rotation that can step up in big games. So I'm not really too concerned about it. The only thing is that one of my favorite Eagles is BG, so I do want to try to get him back. But one player besides them, Hargrave has to come back. Hargrave has to come back. If not, then we got to get somebody in the draft.
Dallas might sign him.
Nah.
All right, Trey.
Nah. Yeah, we really like our main focus this year is going to be on defense. I feel like in the draft free agency, because we really bringing our whole offense back for real. Probably minus Miles Sanders, but for the most part, everybody else coming back, all the important people. We definitely got to sign Hargraves back. I mean, even if that come with letting Fletch and all those other dudes walk, we definitely need him because the dude is like a monster in the middle of the field. Jordan Davis gonna have to step up. N'Kobe Dean gonna have to step up. We might lose Kaiser White. And I feel like we gotta get Chauncey Gardner back because he really controlled that secondary. I mean, so losing Bradbury, I don't feel like it's gonna be a big hit. I feel like losing Chauncey would be a bigger hit. Definitely gotta I feel like we should bring in a veteran defensive coordinator, man. Offensive coordinator, I feel like Nick Sirianni and Brian Johnson work like real in depth with that offense. So if they do bring a new guy or promote that dude, I feel like the offense still gonna run smoothly. But My main focus is gonna be the defense this year. If it's me, I'm drafting all defense in the draft. I mean, we might pick like a running back up or something like that, but for the most part, well, we only got 6 picks. I'm using all 6 of them on defense. That's really it, man. I feel like we're
Look
gonna be
bad for
right
you,
back.
man. Yeah, it look bad for you. You look like you're trying to hope, but you know better than that. I'm looking at your face. It looks so fake. Like you look like you trying to hold on to like hope, but in reality, you know you're dead. You know what I mean? You dead, bro.
Nah, that's how you should feel for real, honestly.
No,
Because your team is ass cheeks, bro. Like yo,
you
How we
we
add
swept.
and we keeping up with y'all all the time.
And we
Jones.
smoked y'all
Stephen Jones.
the last time
Did
we
we beat
played you.
y'all?
We
Did we
smoked
beat y'all?
How y'all keeping up with us?
Smoked you.
Y'all beat
Stephen
Gardner
Jones.
Minshew,
Like,
bro.
the moves y'all made, y'all should have blown us out. Y'all should have swept us.
Y'all beat Gardner Minshew, bro.
We
Like,
know.
I'm going to meet you that threw for 350 yards.
on y'all
Don't act like he had a
trash
boo-boo game.
Y'all
y'all
lost the game and we threw a pick 6. Come on.
Then
Out the gate.
then what's his name? Trevor Lawrence throw for like 3-something on y'all too.
Why you my other team? We talking about the Cowboys. And
I'm just saying.
why you worried about what the
Y'all
Jaguars?
acting like it was like super hard to really
y'all
like
barely won against the Colts. Then y'all beat the Colts by 1 point.
and y'all lost to the Jaguars.
Y'all had all y'all players.
Y'all lost to the Jaguars, bro.
Like they won the
Jaguars playoff game.
They got him by the skin of their
Playoff
teeth.
team?
Bird game.
Listen, guys.
And y'all was up 21.
Everybody's worrying about this offseason.
Still
Everybody,
lost.
all these free agents that we supposed to be losing. Like most of these guys got players in the wings who are ready to play. Period. Players in the wings who are ready to play. You look at Hargraves. You look at Fletcher Cox. You got Jordan Davis. You got Mel Williams. You got Marlon Tolopo, whatever his name is. You know, like we got players. You look at TJ Edwards. You got Dean. You know, we got all the players we need. And Howie's a wizard. You know, we went from 60 million over the cap, you know, and came back and still got players to win games. You know what I'm saying? Like Howie knows what he's doing. After restructuring these deals, we're gonna have over 30 million in the cap. And with $30 million, Howie can get a lot of players. We're running this thing back. Y'all just need to relax and see what's happening.
All right, Bird game. Pass it to boy. Pass it to you, boy. Pass it to you, boy. Solo cam. I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, I got it. Anyway, let me tell y'all how it's gonna go down. I got Jad. If you don't got Jad, then I don't know what to tell you. Jalen, AJ, Devontae, and Jad we trust, so I'm good with that. Let's see. I still got Goddard, Miles Sanders. We pay him, great. We don't. It is what it is. Jason Kelsey, we got Cam Jurgen. So it is what it is. If Jason Kelsey retired, we got Cam Jurgen. We Isaac Seumalo, we'll see. So in all, and we got Brian Johnson in the way. So we're good on offense. Defensively, yeah, we got 9 people. We got to get 9 people. We got to get. Okay, I got Howie Roseman. No one else does. I got Howie Roseman. Who's better than Stephen Jones? But I got Howie Roseman. So he will.
I don't make big moves every year.
Neither does Stephen Jones. Neither does Stephen Jones. Neither does Stephen Jones. Neither does Stephen Jones. I got the history. Anyway, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson will pay. Fletcher Cox will see. Brandon Graham, that's the one guy I want to get done. And outside of that, my team will be good because the NFC is full of rebuilds, new quarterbacks, and Stephen Jones. So go ahead, boss.
No, man, you just messed that all the way up.
He in a fairy
No, I
tale.
didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
No, you messed up bad. You really
How?
did.
How?
I mean, because it was a bunch of reaching. Because like what you're saying is you see, and a lot of y'all doing this, y'all basically just putting hope in Howie to work magic twice. Cole told you he don't go in every year. He waits for about 5 years before he does it. The last time he went aggressively all in was the last time he actually won the Super Bowl. And that was not even an aggressive all in. It was only one person that was probably aggressive. He was similar to A.J. Brown, and that was Jeffries. Yep. You know what I'm saying? That was aggressive. But everything else y'all did was at that Super Bowl was more so about sound acquisition. So y'all got Foles, brought him back. That was sound. Ajaya, he was actually considered a cancer at Miami, so he wasn't really no big time splash. You had Blunt, that wasn't no big time splash, but that was a solid running back crew when you added Ajaya and Blunt. But when you look at like when y'all do this, y'all wait about every 5 years and y'all weather the storm to the next one. So what it's saying is likely Dallas is getting ready to own y'all, like we've been owning y'all since Dak been the starting quarterback 8-3. Y'all had y'all best chance last year when y'all was aggressive, but you go getting ready to go backwards and you know it. You got to replace your D coordinator, your off coordinator, and 9 players, and you only got 6 picks in the draft. It don't even matter. That means you got to hit on all 6.
Okay, you're right,
You
Paul.
got to literally hit
Okay, so what's the
all 6.
Okay, so let's
Let
ask
me
Paul
ask you a
Cowboys
question.
this. Let's ask
See,
Paul Cowboys this.
y'all
What does
bragging on
Steven
Howard.
Jones got to do? Or Jerry, whichever one's got to help you guys out with free agency draft.
So Jerry and them road is just a little bit easier. The only thing Jerry and them need to do is, for the most part, they need to stay the same with just maybe one splash in free agency. They don't need no major splash. They need just one splash, something like a Bobby Wagner, dog. You know, they don't need nothing just crazy, bro. Or they need something like a Hopkins or a Cook. If they get a Cook for like a 3rd round trade or something like that, anything to just give Dak more or give that defense more. But then after that, just stay the normal path of what we do. We the best drafting team in the whole league, because then you got to ask yourself if you're keeping it 100. Let's just keep it all the way 100. Who's a better draft grade right now, Jordan Davis or Tyler Smith?
Be real.
Be real.
I mean,
if you've been honest, you'll say Tyler Smith, because he played guard and tackle this year. And they did a regrade of that draft, and guess who was top 5 in that draft? Tyler Smith. So guess who won on that? Our GM. Okay, let's ask another question. Was there a better value than Bland? No. It was no better value than Bland. Bland played like a true first rounder this year, and we picked him up in the 5th. Okay, let's ask y'all another question, since y'all being so quiet and y'all noticing that this silence that y'all giving is showing that I'm right. Who's a better pick?
We letting you talk like you wanted us to.
We right,
right.
But I'm asking questions that require answers. So who was a better pick out of Dean and Clark?
Who Clark? I don't even know who that is.
You see how they do it?
You know what Clark is.
I don't even know who that is. I ain't even gonna lie to
you. I'll tell you who Clark is. Clark is the same dude who had double the production in college than Dean. That's who he is. Yeah, the guy we got in the 5th. Yeah. So we got our guy in the 5th who already had more production than Dean in college. His whole college production was way better than Dean. Yeah, and we got him late. So when you look at just not only how we draft in the 1st, because see, y'all do good in the 1st, we get stars in the 1st. CeeDee Lamb is a bona fide star, right? So Tyler Smith, bona fide superstar. Micah Parsons, bona fide superstar. D. Smith, good number 2 receiver. Kick rocks.
Cole?
Man, Boss said it all, bro. I feel like we need to have at least one good move. Personally, I would like, get Bobby Wagner, or if we can do a trade for our wide receiver, we could throw like a 2nd or a 3rd for D-Hop. I'm all for it. But as far as the draft, I'm all in, man. There's so many good choices on the 1st round. Like, we can get a good talent in the 1st round. I'm all for that corner from Maryland, Deontay. What's his last name? Deontay.
I know you're talking about.
Man, that dude, man.
I call him a little Uze.
Hey, I'm all for it in the draft. I trust not Jerry, not Steven, but Will McClay.
There you go.
You know what I'm
there
saying?
You go.
We got Will, we good, bro. I ain't worried about in the off season, to be honest with you.
To be honest with y'all, Stephen Jones got to get out of that organization, because he's going to cost y'all. But that's just me.
Let me just tell you what Steven benefit us. Steven benefit us if we got to do this massive overhaul. That's what. So if you're trying to go from the worst defense like we was, like over 3 years ago, we was literally the worst defense in our franchise history. You need Steven on that because Steven has discipline. He not gonna go crazy in free agency to fix that. He gonna stay the course, and he will have massive balls to do it. Where Steven get in the way is when you need a few pieces.
That's what I'm saying.
Be aggressive. So that's where he messed us up. But in terms of being able to build a roster, he good. It's just this is right now Jerry's time. This is where Jerry should step in and say, okay, pull Bobby Wagner. And this is why you, for the second year in a row, you got Bobby Wagner, who wants to be a Dallas Cowboy, talking to Dan Quinn, who wants him to be a Dallas Cowboy. When you got a marriage that beautiful, that's trying to come together, you make that happen. You know what I'm saying? And see, that's where Steven penny pinching ways get in the way. Jerry would have made a Bobby Wagner type of dude happen. And if we get Bobby Wagner, I'm going to tell you right now. Yeah. Ooh.
And that's what I'm all saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Steven getting in the way of Bobby. But go ahead, Cole.
Oh, yeah, I'm just saying, shoot, yeah, if we get Bobby and retain LVE, man, that linebacker room going to look pretty good. But I'm cool with the young guys we got. The
Me too.
Like, man, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing I ain't worried about. I ain't worried about our defense, bro.
Yeah, me neither.
I ain't worried about we Dan Quinn gonna be, and that's something y'all can't even say. Dan Quinn, once we got Dan Quinn, we good.
We good. Facts.
And we doing this with cheap guys.
And with cheap, we doing this cheap. Hey, Cole, what's crazy is they came out with a report and they said over the last 6 years, nobody has spent less than the Dallas Cowboys, yet we've been 2 games away from the Super Bowl 2 years in a row. So that lets you know. That lets you know that all we got to do is get aggressive one time, bro.
But you know what I'm saying? That's the standard that the whole league got for us.
When y'all gonna get aggressive though?
And then hopefully this year, bro.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Just keeping it real. See, but that's also keeping it real on where we fall short. So Cole ain't gonna keep it fake on that. I'm not either. You know what I mean? We should have got Bobby Wagner. That was a major ball drop.
We had money to spend last.
He's available now.
He is available, and the talks. I was getting ready to do a show about that before we went live. Right now, I'm gonna still do a show after this. But but now the time is now for us to make that move. Like, and one of the reasons why
technically we can't touch him yet.
Yeah, not technically, but one of the main reasons, and it fits Steven, is they were saying one of the main reasons we didn't do it because Jalen Smith was still on our books on dead cap space. So we was over budget. Like, Cole, listen to that book. Man, what? We was over budget for linebacker.
But he went to LA. And they
we had like $28 million to spend at the week.
Yeah. And put 10 of it on show.
In all reality, y'all got no reason to not be aggressive. Ain't Jerry Jones like 100 years old? Y'all got no reason to not be aggressive.
No, that's true.
Let me tell you, it's all about stubbornness in our front office. See, Stephen Jones wanted to, be outsmart the whole league. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we can do this running back by committee. What's Gamble use Noah Brown? You know what I'm saying? And people had Noah Brown stuff up in the beginning of the season. And it came back and did us in the end. So you know what I'm saying? And now he eating crow. He don't want to accept that he eating crow, but he eating crow thing messed up on that because he had to go and try to get OBJ. OBJ wasn't ready. Well, okay, let's go ahead and get TY. You know what I'm saying?
Underrated loss that y'all had was Cedric Wilson too. He was balling last year.
We could have kept Turner,
and he fit an option route. He was an ex-quarterback. Why you get rid of an ex-quarterback? If you need a weapon that can read the defense, why you get rid of a dude who was an ex-quarterback? You know what I mean? Like. It was. Don't get me started on that.
Yeah, but go ahead, PTA. Go ahead, PTA. Free agency and draft for the Giants.
So, man, I've been sitting here listening to y'all blow each other about how good your fucking teams are and shit. I've been sitting here thinking about the fact that we got 2 players. I don't even know if we're going to sign these mofos. If we can sign them, if we're going to franchise tag one of them, if we're going to just let them both walk, I don't know. Y'all should know that I don't like Daniel Jones. Y'all should know I'm not a Daniel Jones fan. So, I don't care if we sign Daniel Jones or we don't sign Daniel Jones. I personally don't like the man. Okay, that's just me. That's just my opinion.
Give me that 45.
It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't like Daniel Jones. I don't want us to sign him, but we probably gonna sign him. Saquon Barkley. I love Saquon Barkley, right? Like, I don't typically buy current players' jerseys, but Saquon Barkley is a jersey that I bought. Whoa. And I don't care where where Saquon Barkley plays. It legitimately, it does not fucking matter. I'm a root for Saquon Barkley because I love the kid. Okay. Damn. But I don't know if Saquon Barkley coming back neither. And I don't know if signing Saquon Barkley to a long-term deal is a good idea. Especially when we've seen around the league how quarterbacks just kind of grow on fucking trees. Now, I know Saquon Barkley's don't grow on trees. I understand that. Oh, my God, PTA, you're going to give away Saquon Barkley. He a superstar. I get all that or whatever, right? But didn't the Panthers just have to get rid of Christian McCaffrey? And we was talking about him like he was a fucking GOAT. So, I mean, like, I don't know if that's a smart move neither. But here's the thing. Here's the beauty part. I'm not a fucking general manager. I don't got to make these goddamn decisions. But I do personally think that our front office is competent. I trust these guys so far, and whatever it is that they decide to do, man, they need to figure that shit out because we got fucking work to do. We need wide receivers. We need linebackers. Yeah. We need a corner or two. We need some interior offensive linemen. We need a goddamn prayer. Okay, there's too many things that we need as an organization, and so as I'm looking at the draft and free agency, I understand that like we got some cap space. We got a little something cap space like 40 million. But we signed Saquon and we signed Daniel Jones, and that's gone. So we can't really do that. And then like for the draft,
they both on contract years this year. Both of them.
They both Saquon and Daniel Jones are both free agents right now as we speak.
Both of them
unrestricted free agents, my guy. This is a fucking problem. Okay, this is
who built that problem.
Dave Gettleman, that asshole Dave Gettleman that I defended for like a year and a half because I thought he was doing smart shit at first. And then afterwards, I was like, what the fuck is this dude doing? Is he awake? Is this dude awake? Is he alive? What the fuck's happening? I don't know. I look and then I look at our position in this draft. Now, the draft is always whatever, right? Because every year, everyone's going to hit in the top 5. And then you find some player at like 28 that's just a goon. And you're like, why did nobody pick him up? You know what I'm saying? You find a dude middle of the second round, late in the second round, and he could have been a first round pick. And you're like, damn, nobody's paying attention to him. That's the way the draft goes. I personally don't know anything about any of these goddamn college prospects because I got too much fucking real life shit to do to sit around and watch film all goddamn days. Bad enough, I'm watching NFL film. I can't watch college film too. So I don't know shit about any of these prospects. I'm gonna have to do some research between now and the draft. I don't fucking know who we're gonna pick up, but I told you what we need: wide receivers, maybe a corner, linebackers, interior offensive linemen, maybe some running backs, and goddamn it, we need a quarterback. Even if they sign Daniel Jones, we need a fucking quarterback. I hate this dude. I can't stand Daniel Jones. I can't. Yeah. I hate this dude so much. So, but listen, and this is gonna be my last word, John, because I gotta disappear. But I just really want to say this was a fun year being a part of BGN. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I can't wait for next year. But fuck all of you and your teams. I'm still planning on getting fired in this motherfucker. And all you fans of other teams, you suck it. Fuck all of you. I'm out, you punk bitches. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Okay. So before we give out,
can I say something?
Go ahead, boss.
Yeah. I've been looking at my chat. It's a lot of people that don't like the level of cursing that's going on. Obviously,
Figure
we
that.
all grown. We all grown, but we got a lot of people on my channel that got kids and stuff. So just I ain't trying to tell people how to have fun on
Respect.
but let's just kind of chill a little bit. That's it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, before we wrap up the show and give out final words, does anyone got anything to get off their chest before I let y'all do your final word? I'm giving y'all whatever y'all time right now. What is the any of y'all gotta say before I give y'all final word?
I got some.
Anybody?
I got some.
Go ahead, Cole.
This is about y'all, really, man. Okay, so y'all talking about y'all gonna run it back next year, right? My thing is, do y'all know the odds of that happening?
Bad.
Y'all know we don't repeat in the NFC
It
East.
don't happen.
We don't. And y'all know that the Super Bowl losers never make it back. How you feel
Ooh.
about that?
Yeah, well, in a conference
There's a lot
full
of
of
odds.
rebuilds, in a conference full of rebuilds, quarterbacks, and Stephen Jones, you never know. But go ahead, Cole.
But you said that. Okay, so I'm glad you said that because right now, it seems like the NFC, a lot of these teams are trash. Weren't y'all barely making it to the playoffs the year prior? Like, if it wasn't for that playoff picture being changed, y'all wouldn't have made it.
That's
But
true.
then y'all made it to the Super Bowl the next year. You don't know what these teams gonna do. We could be talking all this trash as the NFC East, and we got a team like the Panthers coming out of nowhere, blowing up the scene. So
We know what y'all gonna do, though.
you know what I'm saying? Check it out. You never know what's gonna happen next year, bro. I want
We know
y'all
what y'all
to
gonna
have
do,
the
though,
same
Cole.
energy, though. I want y'all to have that same energy
Cole.
because I remember everything, bro. And I
We
got
know what
clips.
y'all gonna do.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
I
gonna do the
got
same
clips,
shit y'all
man.
did for
Hold
30
on,
years.
I know exactly. Hold on, go ahead, say something, Trey. Hold on. Go ahead,
No,
Trey.
I'm just telling Cole we knew what they was gonna. We know what they gonna do next year.
Yeah, we gonna dominate, man.
Y'all gonna hype your team up. Y'all gonna probably make it to the divisional round or something. Y'all gonna lose like y'all do every year.
We gonna break barriers. We gonna break
You know
barriers.
why I don't even trip off none of this? Because y'all already know your potential. Y'all already know your players. Like, we just did this, and none of our players even primed out. None of them even peaked. None of them are even in their prime. Like, these are guys in second years, third years that just came out and balled out. You know? Like, what are you guys talking about? Why can't you see the future? Like, this is
I'm all for it. Hey,
that's why we
respect.
said dynasty, because our offense only had one free agent on it. One, AJ Brown. The rest of those guys are drafted. The rest of those guys gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we about to do a long stretch of dominating this division.
Hey, check this out. I give respect to
Hold
what
on,
Jalen Hurts did.
Hold on, Cole.
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. EAGLES Eagles!
But you lost it better. You lost it better, son.
Hey, after that, bro, I don't got.
Right there.
Hey, first of all, I
He
lost a bit.
He lost a bit.
I lost a bit, and I
Honorable
owned up to
man.
that move, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Honorable man.
That's respect. That's respect, though. That's respect.
Honorable man. Honorable man.
Hey,
But
I'm glad I sung that because I believe I jinxed y'all after singing that song.
Hey, you got a nice voice too, bro. I didn't even know that, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You need crack. You need crack to the end, bro. Yeah.
So all right. So I know we got some time to kill, so let's go ahead and give out final words. So go ahead, boss. You start us off. Give us your final word of the NFC East of the 2022-2023 season.
Well, I think we was what we always are historically. We are very, very competitive division, the best division in football. There's no division that has more championships than this division. None. Even though Philly is the freeloader in our division, but when you add it all up with the Giants having 4, we having 5, Washington having 3, and then Philly, tagging along with their 1 ring, it's still whatever. It's still.
Let him finish his final word so we can go. All right, go.
Yeah, I'm talking about Super Bowls. We ain't talking about stuff before the Super Bowl era. We talking about Super Bowls. But I'm still yet proud of our division. and self-fulfilling. Like y'all really made our division look bad. Like the fact that y'all got all the way to the end and just choke, like it's pathetic. I'm like really sick of y'all. I really wish y'all would hold y'all weight fully. Like I'm really honestly tired of us, Washington and the Giants, having to carry this whole division and the reputation of this division. If it wouldn't have been for us three teams, like you would be more has been than what you already are.
Wow.
So my final word is this: we are built to last. We built like the energetic. Yeah,
Let him finish. Let him finish. We're gonna give his final word.
yeah.
This is horrible.
The way that we built is to last. We got a younger team. Yeah, yeah. Be love. Hey, baby, what's going on, sweetheart? So yeah, so this is the thing. We built to last. We not built like y'all. See, Washington, they don't know what they are. See, like, look at my man. I forgot your name. My man sitting at the bottom of the watch. He done missed the whole show. He coming at the end. That's typical of Washington. See, that's
I have a whole show, bro. Like,
no, it's all good. No, that's all good. Yeah, no, it's all good. Me too. Like, see, but my time management is better than yours. You know what I mean? So you're representative. You're representative of Washington, bro. And that's what you did.
You got it.
No, it's all good. It's all good, bro. You just represent Washington. That's what y'all do, bro. Y'all last to the party, first to the party. Weird. Everything about y'all is weird. So I get that. You know what I'm saying? Then you got them green dudes. Like, they are like pathetic. Like, it's like when my day is going bad, this is my final word. When my day is going bad, I'm like, damn, man, this is a bad day. You know, the first thing I think about is at least.
Let me guess, Eagle.
Like, yeah, I say, you know, if I was a Phillies fan, I would be bored. I would be like,
you should create a shirt that says Eagle Doo Birds. I'm just saying.
Nah, I mean, you know, I ain't gonna never wear no shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, never. Like, I would have to lose a bet like Cole. I would honor my bet. But, you know, I just really like how, you know, really honestly, how all of y'all was in tears. Like, I was really imagining if y'all would have won that Super Bowl with the amount of capping that y'all was doing, all that. We the 85 Bears, y'all the best team in East history, all that disrespect. Y'all never would have shut up. So I was just happy that y'all got shut up. And also I want y'all to remember this. Kansas City originally, before they was the Kansas City Chiefs, was the Dallas Texans. And then so basically y'all still got beat by Dallas. So it's no way around it. Dallas just owns y'all. Dallas is superior. Everything is bigger in Texas. You know, we everything is sexier in Texas. We got the better like stadiums. We got the better history. We got better looking women. Yeah, like all of y'all look so dusty and dry. Our skin is. I know we do. I know, like y'all look dusty right now and like
family show.
Dry. Like I didn't curse, but look at me, and Cole. Like our skin glow in Texas.
What?
You know. You know, it's just what it is.
Come on, now you're subscribers.
That's my final word.
Go ahead, Cole. Boss Cowboy subscribers. Come on now. Go ahead, Cole.
That's my final word, man. One more thing. Can I say one more thing real quick, Bird? Yeah. Real quick. Cool cat, real quick.
Go ahead.
I postponed my show. I didn't do like the Washington guy. I postponed my show. So what I'm gonna do is all the content that I was gonna talk about Stephen Jones and them talking about extending Dak, and I was gonna go deep into that Bobby Wagner. Okay, I'm not gonna do that today because it'll be in like 3 hours or 4 hours. I'm gonna just postpone to tomorrow around 2:00 Central, and then we also have a final word tomorrow at 8:00 Central, where we likely might even have Mike Fisher coming through as a guest of the show, where he wants to maybe talk to us and the YouTube family. So we go see all of that's in the works, but I just want to say all of that. So y'all look out for about 2 shows coming tomorrow.
There you go. Subscribe to Boss Cowboy Sports, OC, Law Nation, nothing but the best. Big Game, J Tuck, all the crew. Final word, man. I watch because y'all in my division. So just know if I watch, I'm watching because I'm trying to take some stuff from y'all. So go ahead, Cole.
Me too. And I watch you too for the same reason.
There you go. Go ahead, Cole.
Oh yeah, hey, I love these roundtables, man. I give y'all a little shout out to Eagles. Y'all did y'all thing, man. Y'all made it. That's something that I always wanted my team. Hopefully we can make it next year, but y'all still failed in the end. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still ain't got nothing to really show. Y'all bragging about a 101 award. Michael Parsons won that award. I didn't even know he did. You know what I'm saying? So that goes to show how much weight that award Jalen Hurts won yesterday, by the way. But it's all good. But hey, NFC East, hey, they called us the least. They only called us the least because we swept y'all, which is unfortunate. But hey, y'all stepped y'all game up. We'll see if y'all can do it again next year. Hey, I love chopping it up with y'all. And hey, boss, I'm looking forward to seeing that final word about Mike Fisher, man. I'm curious to see what.
I know, man. I know it's very. A lot of people are very curious about that, man. So yeah,
I'm ready for that.
Yeah, let's go. Y'all tune in. It's gonna be interesting. You know, we gonna keep it real too. No fake.
Yep, PPA. I mean, Protect.
Oh man, hey. Boss Cowboys, you talk your trash. You got it. You got it. You got it, bro. Look, out of respect for the people I was collaborating with, I cannot delay my show. So out of respect for them, I could not do that. So I'm sorry, I could not do that. Sorry.
No problem.
People, I respect
You good?
them for not doing that.
You good?
As for the Washington Commanders, and we last place for a reason. They don't have consistent quarterback play. Defense is cool, and Ron Rivera's an idiot. But got EB. EB's in the building. No longer worried here. EB's in the building, ready to save the day. And Sam Howell's a lot better than y'all think he is. Put some respect on his name. And hopefully he will show y'all better he can tell y'all. And shout out to the Eagles. Had a darn good season. Shout out to them. Cowboys, y'all great across the board except for one position. Dak Prescott is still trash.
You wish you had Dak Prescott.
I want that. Let it leave.
Well, you wish Dak Prescott was your quarterback.
For crying out loud. But shout out to the Cowboys defense. They are them. Shout out to their coaching staff outside Mark McCarthy. They are them. Dak sucks. As for the Giants, shout out to Mr. Brian Daboll. That man's a hell of a coach. Shout out to Saquon Barkley, he's a hell of a running back. Daniel Jones still sucks. Don't give a fuck. And that is all.
Protect. Remember, no cursing on the show.
Sorry.
What about Carson Wentz? Now, last year, y'all was
trash can water.
I got y'all videos. Y'all were trying to analyze this game, boy.
Yep. Okay. Let's get to the. Yep. Let's get to the Eagles side. First, King DV. You up? Final word.
My God.
Man. Final word is that we're the NFC champions for a reason. Basically, we beat all the teams that's on the panel tonight. And also, we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. I do not want to hear about no past history. I don't want to hear about when, I had a VCR, DVD. I don't want to hear none of that. As far as the Commanders is like the joke of the NFC East. Y'all just, got rid of Carson Wentz. You said Sam Howell is better than I don't even want to get into all that. All I know is that the Eagles is going to do the damn thing again, and that's all it is. That's all it is. As far as the Cowboys, I do give y'all some respect because we've been going back and forth for years. We've been going back and forth for years, and we know how tough y'all are. We know that y'all got good players already. You don't have to keep telling us y'all got good players. The fact is that y'all got crazy and corny fans to the point where y'all really believe that, off of y'all history, that y'all going to be okay. This is a whole new millennium. It's a whole new century, and y'all still haven't won anything. We've been there twice in the past 6 years. So when y'all talk about, the best GM, the best GM is Howie Roseman. And Howie Roseman is going to prove it again, man. We're still in the off season, so y'all don't even know what's going to happen. Y'all could say we're losing non-defensive players, but we don't know who's going to get signed back, who's going to give us a friendly deal, anything, or who we going to gain. You know, we going to reconstruct some contracts. We going to do all those things. We will be great. We'll be fine. So, and how will we trust Jalen freaking Hurts?
Thank you. There you go. Trey, you're damn right. Now go ahead, Trey. You up? Final word.
I'm not even going to talk trash with these final words because, in all reality, Cowboys fans really know. Y'all know, bro. Y'all been wishing on the star for years now. So, I mean, it's not like Cap either. Y'all ain't do nothing in damn near 30 years. So it's like, no need to talk trash. Philadelphia Eagles, we good. I feel like we straight, man. Like I said, we filled in the same same offense next year. I mean, we're gonna have to pull some strings with the defense, but I mean, it is what it is. But that's every year. Any team that win the Super Bowl, they're gonna be hurting afterwards. I mean, that go to the Super Bowl gonna be hurting afterwards. They're gonna lose offensive coordinators. They're gonna lose, coaches that really like help them get there just because of the team success. So, I mean, we all expected this. I don't really got too much to say, man. The Commanders, I feel like they're going to be somewhat better, man. Bringing B.O.B.S over there, their offense going to be at least a little bit potent. They still got to find a quarterback. I mean, y'all can trust in Sam Howell if y'all want to, but in my honest opinion, I feel like y'all need to keep looking, man. Like Derek Carr out there, there's a few quarterbacks out there. I mean, that could keep y'all afloat. And with the Giants, they're in a tough situation, man. With Dave Jones' contract coming up. I mean, Saquon Barkley, a free agent. It's like y'all losing y'all top two threats for offense. So, I mean, y'all gonna have to keep one of them. It's gonna be hard to keep both of them and keep a good football team around y'all. So, in all reality, they're gonna have to make a tough decision. At the end of the day, I feel like we win in the NFC East again next year because we got the best quarterback in the division, and that's my honest opinion. I feel like Jalen already surpassed Dak Prescott.
Man, you got your damn mind.
He showed y'all this season. He already surpassed this dude. He kind of did things Dak ain't doing in his career yet, like going to the playoffs back-to-back years.
Oh my!
I mean, what? I'm lying. Dak ain't been to the playoffs back-to-back years yet.
That ain't been in no
I mean, when a playoff. I mean, yeah, you right. Matter of fact, he did.
No. He's been to the playoffs, but not the NFC Championship or the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the NFC Championship. All right, so
this is so.
I feel like I said, I feel like Jalen surpassed him already, like talent-wise. So, I mean, we got the best quarterback in the division. We got the best GM in the division.
No, you don't.
Best quarterback in the division. We got the best GM in the division. We got the best offense in the division, to be honest. So I feel like we're gonna be good. We get this defense together either through the draft, free agency. We're gonna be good, man. Eagles gonna win the NFC East again.
Yep, I'm third game.
Talk your edge.
Hey, man. You know, it was a great season for the NFC East. We are the best division again. That is something to be proud of. You know, salute to the Cowboys, salute to the Giants. Come on, Washington. You should have been there so we could have been the first time for all four teams in the division made to the playoffs. That said, the Eagles are on a rise, man. Like, we just scratched the surface. You know, these guys, second-year head coach, second-year coordinators. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we don't have those two coordinators anymore, but it doesn't really matter with the team that we have. These guys are ready to hit that next level. You know,
it's all right, Bob. We're about to wrap up anyway, so go ahead.
In their step of life. So I think the Eagles are going to be fine this offseason. We got plenty of money, you know, especially after reconstructing some of these contracts. We got plenty of money to keep this team solid.
No problem, Bob.
And, man, the sky's the limit for the Eagles. I see us back in the Super Bowl next year, and go Birds.
Yep. And then for yours truly, yep. Go ahead, boss. Go drink some water and get ready for your live streams, man. Salute the Boss Cowboys. Salute the Colts. Salute to everybody.
That's love, man. Thank y'all, man. I love y'all.
Goodbye.
No problem, boss. Yep. So, final word for you, boy. We'll be back. We'll be back because nobody in the NFC East and nobody in the NFC got jacked. Nobody. Nobody got jacked. Nobody got Jalen. Nobody got AJ. Nobody got Devontae. Nobody got Dallas. Nobody got the best offensive line, especially when Jason Kelsey comes in. And as far as my defense, we'll
Bet.
fix it. We'll
Kelsey
fix it. We will fix it. We will get it done because Chauncey Gardner-Johnson going to get paid. Brandon Graham going to want to play for another year. We will be back. And of course, I got my quarterback, Jalen Franklin. You're damn right. And by the way, while I'm talking, in case y'all haven't figured it out on my channel, your boy got some merch. Your boy got some Jalen freaking Hurts merch, some Birds of Broad Street merch, some Cool Cat Connor merch, and some Cool Cat Mitch merch. Go subscribe. Go click the link in my description and go get you some Cool Cat Connor, Birds of Broad Street, and all your merch. Go click the link right now and help your boy out. But while I'm doing this, let me just say this.
price is down, bro.
Yeah, I'm right. It is what it is. Yeah, please click the link and get you some merch. But what I'm trying to say is this merch is basically letting y'all know right here, right now. We'll be back. Don't Eagles Nation, don't listen to no little boys, no Jersey Giants, or no Washington Commanders. We will be back because as long as I got Jalen freaking Hurts by my side, I fear no conference. Simple as that. I fear no conference as long as I got the baddest man on the planet, and his name is Jalen freaking Hurts. So, guys, thank y'all for joining the show. Thank y'all for coming out. We will be back next week with the whole crew to talk about the combine in our first 1.0 mock draft. So instead of me, I'm going to end it with two clips. Clip number one, go Birds.
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly, score a touchdown, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory.